This is the card I'll be showing you how to make using the Gilded Leafing using tombow to attach it. So to get started, I'm going to grab a 4.5 by 3-inch piece of the True Love DSP, and I chose the diagonal black and white striped there, but this DSP is absolutely gorgeous. Grab a scrap piece of paper so you don't put extra glue on your workspace. And there's several techniques using the tombow glue. So you can actually grab a stamp and grab a Stampin' sponge, add a little bit of tombow to the sponge, dab it on your stamp, stamp it, and add your Gilded Leafing. So that's one way. The only thing you need to focus on is make sure you wash your stamps immediately so that there's no buildup of gunk and glue stuck to your stamp, ruining the image for ink. So that's one way, but I'm going to show you another way to use it. So grab some tombow, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of tombow here on the sponge. And all you're going to do is just dab it onto the DSP here. And I started in the right hand corner, and all you're wanting to do is just create this kind of tacky layer of glue, like so. So once you're done with that, and less is more with this because the tombow is very, very sticky, set aside your paper, and I have put my Gilded Leaf container in a bowl. I feel like that's a little bit easier to contain. But take a Stampin' sponge, and I just kind of scooped up some of the extra Gilded Leafing in the bottom of the bowl, and you're just going to apply that and sponge it on to your paper that you just applied tombow to. So it's going to kind of give this, hopefully, this variegated look of gradual leafing. You can also grab some sheets here and just apply that on top. If you're running low with little pieces, but it looks amazing once you finish. All right, so you just kind of use your fingers or the sponge, and the sponge really helps to wipe off any excess pieces of the Gilded Leafing, so that's a very big plus. So once you finish that, you should have a smooth feel to it. There shouldn't be tacky from the tombow, but you can just shake off the excess there and set your bowl aside. Clean off your workspace here a little bit. And this should be your finished product. So it's kind of a little variegated, splattered look. Super fun, super cool. I'm gonna grab some bumblebee gingham ribbon here and tie it around the bottom. And then you can grab some paper snips and trim your edges, like so. Grab some dimensionals and pop those on the back. And then I grabbed the Whisper White note cards, and that's what we're going to be layering this onto. Oops. So pop that right on the note card, like so. Set that aside, and then I use the Garden Wishes stamp set, and we're going to be using a few stamps out of that. Grab a scrap Whisper White piece here, some black Memento ink, and this stamp right here. Ink that up. stamp it, and then grab your Crush Curry ink pad, and I use this solid stamp here, and we're just going to ink that up, stamp it in the center, and while you've got your ink pad out, grab a sponge, and I just went in and kind of filled in some of the extra little part of the flower there. Also, grab your Wink of Stella, and I used it to add a little bit of shimmer to the flower, like so. And then grab your dark Old Olive blend, and you're going to use that to color in the flower. And then also you will cut it out, and you should end up with something like this. We'll pop that on the front of our card using some dimensionals, like so. And then I also use this little hello stamp in the Garden Wishes stamp set. Use some Memento ink with a 1/2 inch strip of Whisper White paper, stamp that and kind of cut it out, and ended up with something like this. Add a dimensional to the back, and then I just added that to the front of my card for a quick little cute note card. Now, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can stay updated. I'm planning on releasing a few more videos with different tutorials on how to use the Gilded Leafing. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.